Hello all you beautiful humans out there. You are now watching Running Late with Raina. I hope you enjoy the video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You already know who it is, you already know what I'm doing. I am filming a video for you guys and gals. Today we're going to continue on with the weight loss series. Just going to be answering some questions that I've had on TikTok. So I had this one story. We have / had the exact same struggle. I love God more than anything. My anger gets in the way and I emotionally eat, like you said. So if you don't know, I have a TikTok account. I'll leave my, information on the screen or down below. And I did a video. I wrote that I was an emotional eater previously, and I thought food that made me happy and things like that. And I also put like words that I were called and bullied. So I put that in the video. And I put that I overcome it through God, and God helped me find self-love. And also now I eat to help my paradise or help my temple grow. She said that she was an emotional eater as well, and she said, what did I do? She continues on, and she said, I live with my family now with my daughter, and they emotionally / physically abused and still are the same way, so they trigger me more than anyone. My personal experience with family, my family, I love them to death. I love my family so much. They have such an impact on me. Not gonna lie, they weren't very supportive when I first started, but I think it was more so they were worried for me because they were worried that I wouldn't get enough calories or protein or carbs or, fiber or anything like that. I think they were more worried that I was going to go the, bad route that some people do where they don't drink, they dehydrate themselves, they starve themselves, things like that. I think they thought I was going down that road, but I was completely the opposite. I was like, no, I want to do this the healthy way, and I want to build my body in my temple the right way that I want it to be. But at the beginning, my family would be like, hey, do you want some chicken? Hey, look at this good chicken I'm eating, look at this pizza. They would just like nag and tease me, but you have to be strong-minded. You have to create your mentality, like I was saying, listen to speeches, whatever works for you. Do yoga, meditate, whatever works. I exercise. I got my stress out through exercise. When I was at school, that's what I would do personally, and I would listen to those motivational videos while I was working out. It kind of like rebuilt my mentality, and it helped me rebuild my physicality, and now I'm very spiritual because now I do find self-love and I am very confident now. I do understand where you're coming from, where you have certain triggers and things like that. I as well did. I would stress eat when I was at college. When I was at college, stress eat so much because I was like, oh my gosh, these finals are coming up. Like, I have no time to eat. Let me eat right now. Let me eat what I want. And that's what happened sometimes, but I would proportion control. One main thing is control your proportions. Everything in moderation. Everything in a calorie deficit. Okay, so she goes on to say, anyways, I deal with a lot of emotional eating and I want to get through it with God, but the anger is so big and effective, I get mad and I just eat again. She said, please help. I just need advice from another person, how you got through it, the hard times, and the deep temptation to eat. What I would do, one thing I would say is, I'm not going to tell you to buy this, but this has helped me a lot. It helps my anger. It helps my consumption of food, because when you drink water, it fills your stomach up and you're less likely to eat. It kind of curbs the craving of food. I also put watermelon in here, as you can see, which is sweet. And also, as you drink, you can kind of like chew on something. You do not want to dehydrate yourself. That was something I really lacked. I wasn't getting enough water, and I really recommend you drink more water to stay just hydrated. It helps with your skin. It helps with bloating, which I have noticed. Everybody's different though. Everybody is different. We are all made different. God made us, each and every one of us, a masterpiece. But we're all different masterpieces. We all have different things that affect our body differently. So dealing with emotional eating, it's not going to come easy. It's going to take time. Consistency is key. That's why I like intermittent fasting, because it does allow me to control myself. I would drink green tea, drink a lot of water, just not to, eat. And maybe you're like, oh my gosh, that's not healthy. You don't eat when you want to eat. No, for me, it was a mental battle where emotionally I was like, I'm bored. Let me eat. I'm sad. Let me eat. I'm happy. Let me eat. Every emotion I was feeling, I just wanted to eat. And I just got so regulated where I was like, okay, happy. Let me eat. Let me celebrate. I did something good. Let me celebrate. So I'm gonna eat like all of this stuff. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Because I would overeat. Also, another tip. If you have sweets in your house, get them out. Do not buy sweets. Do not. Because then you're going to eat them. Or, I mean, you could. I'm not going to say do not. You could. But based on your goals, make sure you have your goals in your mind. Make sure you stick to proportion control. I was going to say you do not want to go eat at a buffet. But it's recommended not to eat at a buffet. I'm not going to say you can't do anything, because then you're more likely to do it. Because humans work the opposite, apparently. When somebody tells me, you can't lose that weight. Girl, I lost it. Who you telling I can't do something to? So I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to say it's highly recommended not to eat at a buffet. It's highly recommended not to put sweets in your house if you're going to eat them all in one sitting. It is highly recommended to eat more veggies than other things that you put on your plate. Because veggies are calorie dense. That means you can eat more of them for less calories. And you want to be in a caloric deficit. So if you can eat more or less, or gain less, and eat more, wouldn't you want to do that? Because I like food, but I like nutritious food that tastes good. So that's recommended for you to do. I recommend you to drink a lot of water. You're supposed to drink half of your body weight in ounces. I've just been drinking a gallon of water. It has helped me a lot just with my water intake. And this, having this schedule on here really helps because I like schedules and I like to stick to, okay, I have to have this amount of water finished by this amount of time. And for the past 2 days, I have met my goal where I drank all of this. So I'm very proud of myself in that aspect. Just to what her example is, I'm going to say do something else besides eating. Like say, okay, your mind switches to let's eat because we're emotional. Or let's eat because we're sad. Let's eat because, in her case, we're angry. Okay, if you're angry, go to the gym. Go hit that, what is that thing called? The boxing bag. Go do a hit workout. Go for a run. Go kickboxing. Go do something. Don't just sit there and be like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Let me just eat. No. Get that stress out. If you don't get that stress out, it's gonna build up. It's gonna keep building up. And then you're just gonna explode one day. At least that's what happens to me. I'm not saying this happens to everybody because, like I said, everybody's different. So don't let it build up. Do not. Go ahead, do your thing. Do your thing. And if you're like, well, eating works for me, eat healthier. I make snacks, pre-made snacks. Every morning I cut up watermelon, cut up my fruit, stick it in the freezer for a smoothie, stick it in the fridge with some tahini, you know, and have it as a snack. There you go. When you're angry, go get that snack, that healthy snack out of the kitchen. She says she lives with her family and her family, you know, continues to mentally abuse her. Get out of the space. If you can't move out, just get out, go to the gym. Go take your daughter to the park, just go play. Just get in some kind of movement, some kind of motion. You want to burn more than you're intaking if you're trying to lose weight. Go for a hike. My mom used to go for hikes all the time. Hiking works wonders, especially if it's a beautiful view. Go look out on the view. I would say just to do something to clear your head, because once you clear your head, you will no longer crave for food. You will crave to better yourself. But you will see a change once you do these things. If you take this advice. It's okay if you don't take this advice. I'm just here trying to help others. If this only helps one person, that's amazing. If at least one person can be more confident and be successful in some things that I'm telling y'all, then that makes me happy. Okay, I was actually looking back at TikTok to tell her something, and I found another message that was below, and it says, I've always told myself I can't lose weight and be happy or without doing it with God. When I tell you how much this confirmed it, but it's my anger. Another thing is, through God, is forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself and them. That's just how it is. You have to forgive them to let you fully take control of your own life. I have noticed that, me personally, it hurts when your family's not behind you, or it hurts when your family says these things. It hurts when anybody says these things, but especially your family, because you're like, I've been with them for all my life. I love them dearly, and they tell me this, or they, you know, pick on me because of this, or they bully me because of this, or verbally abuse me. But the one thing you have to do is know that this is for you. It's not for them. Everybody sees everything differently. I try to see it from their side. I'm like, okay, what do they think? You have to think about their perspective, how they grew up. We grew up knowing that, you know, we were all chubby, had health issues. That's just how we were. And for somebody to come in and disrupt that and try to do something differently and try to go a different route is very different. And us humans, we like consistency. Our body likes consistency. When you're so confident in yourself, you can see other people feel differently. Some people don't know how to take it. Sorry, I cut off. But there's going to be people that be like, oh my gosh, you're too skinny. Oh my gosh, you're too fat. Oh my gosh, you're too much this, too much that. It doesn't matter. You have to look at yourself and tell yourself that I'm doing this for me. I don't care what other people think. I really, truly do not care. Because this is my life. At the end of the day, it's just me, my body, my mind, my spirit. That's it. It's no one else's. So you have to be dedicated to yourself. For example, since you have your daughter, you have to be a role model for your daughter. I know this is harsh, but sometimes you just got to get rid of toxic people. If your family's toxic, honestly, don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. Don't give them the energy. Don't give them your time. Don't. When I went to college, this is probably really bad. I don't really recommend this for anybody. I had 0 to no contact with my family. At that time, I needed myself to grow mentally and physically. I needed that time for me to heal myself. Yes, words can hurt. Yes, they can support you. But truly, in the end, it's your mentality that keeps you going. I don't know how to put this. But your anger is going to stay until it builds up and builds up and builds up, and then it's going to explode into something that you probably don't even know what force you have inside you that it can do. You have to get rid of it. You just have to take control of your mentality, your emotions in the end, and that's through mentally helping yourself and listening to, I would suggest, podcasts or motivational speeches like I did. And I'm going to answer another question just really quick before I end the video. And she asked, what did you do when you wanted to eat when you were emotional? Because I have the same problem. I just want to say that I know it's kind of weird, but I watched mukbangs, or mukbangs, however you want to say it, pronounce it. And it's like they talk to you while they're eating. And it's just like you're sitting there kind of eating with them, but you're not eating. I am a sweets kind of person, so I would, you know, look up desserts, vegan food, you know, things like that, just to see what other people would eat, what other people enjoyed eating. Some people have like their whole family eating there with them as well, and it's like I wouldn't be eating, but I could watch other people eating. If you like this video, and if it, you know, helped you in any way, please give it a like, comment anything, any other videos, ideas you have. If you have any more questions, comment them down below as well. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos, and if you enjoy following me in my journey. I still have a journey coming to better myself and to lose weight as well. So sorry for the background noise again. I apologize. But remember to smile, be happy, be kind, and be you. And do this for you. Adios. Anyways, this is another